everyone!
Welcome to Pilar Indonesia podcast. I'm your host Faishal.
And I'm your co-host Najlaa.
And so, here in Sekolah Pilar Indonesia, we believe in building intercultural awareness as a way to foster international understanding by working with Lefevre High School. And we have worked with them since 2010, and this relationship has been staying strong up until now.
And for the past 16 years, we have gone through multiple annual student exchange programs. And for the past 2 weeks, we've welcomed a few students from Lefevre High School for their exchange program here in Indonesia. So during the first week, we participated in an event named Culture Week, where students from Lefevre High School, accompanied by students from Pilar Indonesia, learned about Indonesian culture through exhibitions presenting traditional Indonesian instruments, dances, foods, folktales, and games.
Then the week after, the Lefevre students, along with their housemates, went to Bandung, exploring the local history, culture, food, and places that Bandung is known for.
And if you see to my left and you see to my right, we have 6 students from Lefevre High School that are going to join us along here in our podcast. Okay, could you guys start introducing? Let's go introduce. Okay.
Nama saya Hayden. Saya kelas 10.
Nama saya Nick, saya di kelas 11.
Nama saya Patrick, saya di kelas 10.
Nama saya Sienna, saya di kelas 9.
Nama saya Indiana, saya di kelas 9.
Nama saya Emilia, saya di kelas 9.
Okay, so those are all of the students from Lefevre High School. So, are we gonna move on to the next questions then?
Yeah. We're gonna ask them some questions, and so let's first off start with.
It's gonna be a general. I think it should be a general question.
Question. Okay. Sorry.
So we're gonna go ahead and ask all of you guys. Well, how was your first experience here in Indonesia, actually? Maybe we could start from the girls first?
I think it was a pretty good experience. I mean, people are so loving and so kind here. I could never ask for a better city and a better country to be at, especially since the weather. I like the weather, I like the heat. So I think it's been pretty good.
My experience was really great. I had a great time meeting new people, trying new experiences. Everybody was really welcoming, and it was a great first time in Indonesia. Can't wait to come back in the future.
My experience was great. I loved trying new food and going to new places and just overall learning more about the Indonesian culture.
My experience was great. I got to learn a lot about the Indonesian culture, the folk tales, and just the musical dances and stuff. The one thing I definitely underestimated the most is how hot it's going to be over here.
I had a great time here. I experienced many things, met new people, hung out with different people, tried new foods, and learnt about the culture. It was great.
I had a great time as well. First time really going out of Adelaide anywhere. And I don't think I could have gone anywhere better. It was really amazing coming here.
Okay, so it seems like everyone really enjoyed their time here in Indonesia. So how was your first impression of Sekolah Pilar Indonesia in general?
My first impression of Pilar Indonesia and the people was just how nice they are and supportive and just proud of their culture. Especially during the assemblies, there are some very little kids that are just brave enough to perform their traditions in front of other people.
That's really good to hear. So basically here in Sekolah Pilar Indonesia, we apply 3 aspects, right? 3 very important visions and missions, which are mandiri or independence, berbudi pekerti or principled, and menghargai keberagaman, which is to appreciate diversity. And
I feel like Sekolah Pilar Indonesia actually really represents those 3 values.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree. So, it's super visible, and you could clearly see it throughout the assemblies and how we present most of our Indonesian culture. And yeah. Okay, so the third question is going to be for Indiana. Have you ever tried any Indonesian foods before? And if you have, What do you think of them?
Okay, so before coming to Indonesia, I'd never tried any traditional Indonesian foods, or many different foods for that matter, because I'm actually a really picky eater. However, during the exchange program, I did try lots of Indonesian foods, such as satay and beef tongue, which was definitely an experience. The beef tongue was very new to me. Although the texture was a bit iffy for me, I did enjoy the taste, and the satay was definitely my favourite food because of the savoury and slightly sweet taste it inhibits. But yeah, I really enjoyed trying Indonesian foods, and I'm grateful for the people who took the time to introduce me to them.
Ooh, okay. So I think loads of people also like satay. I'm pretty sure you've also tried satay before, right?
Like chicken?
Yeah, chicken satay, right? Have you tried satay before as well? What about
and
you guys?
also, I remember you guys went to this Padang place, yeah? With Green and the others, right? Was that also like a good part of your experience here? So the next question, we will go to Patrick. So what's the biggest difference in lifestyle from Australia to Indonesia here?
I would say the biggest difference is how respectful everybody was to everyone around them. And yeah, it just made me feel overwhelmed by how nice everyone was to me, because in Australia we don't have that every day. We don't just go up to everyone and say hi and stuff. So yeah, that was really nice to see.
Yeah. I do feel that Indonesians have this sort of welcoming personality that's like very, very warm to everyone like around the world. So then the next question, we're going to go to Hayden. So anything you may miss from Indonesia when you go back to Australia?
Well, honestly, probably just the people. Everybody's so nice. Hanging out with everybody after school, seeing everyone every day. Probably miss that the most, just getting to see everybody and talk to them face to face instead of just over the phone.
Yeah, so like we've gone to a lot of places, right? You know, what did the girls do with you guys?
Oh, so we went to like Taman Mini actually. So like we experienced loads of like Indonesian culture. We visited like some like old buildings as well, like historical buildings, and we visited like a few botanical gardens. So like they could see like the flora and fauna that are in Indonesia.
And you guys went to billiards, right? Going to the pool like every other day or so, yeah. Alright, so the next question will go to Nick. So, you know, during the fourth day, we shared our traditional games with you guys and played them with you guys. So, out of those 3 games, what did you like the most out of them?
They're all great, but I definitely like Engrang the most. Like, I loved how different it was to things in Australia, and like how challenging it was, because once you'd finally been able to like get it felt good. You like accomplished something. But yeah, it was great.
Oh, how many tries did it take for you to like get used to playing Engrang actually?
You can count on 5 fingers. Like you can count on one hand the amount of tries. Like, it was about 20 tries.
Oh, really? Whoa, that's a lot actually. Okay, so it does take a lot of time for you to like get used to how Engrang works, because like I'm pretty sure you have to do loads of balancing.
Yeah, you're standing on like 2 sticks, so like you have to control your entire body weight.
Yep. All right, we're gonna move on to the next question, and this is also gonna be like a general question for all of you guys. So during our activity where we explored our cultures, what was an aspect that surprised you guys the most?
Okay. Didn't really prepare an answer for this one, but I guess it would be how deep the culture really goes. Like, Indonesia has so many cultures, so many different provinces. It's crazy how much is actually there when you want to experience it and learn about it. So yeah, it was definitely that was a big aspect, really seeing how much there is to learn about Indonesia.
Yeah, I would say I was surprised to see like how proud of their culture Indonesian people are, and like just how proud of their traditions they are.
I think I just loved, I think people being passionate about their culture, because you don't see that a lot in Australia, because, you know, you got a whole bunch of different cultures in one big country. So, well, not really a big country, but so seeing everyone so passionate, and like even like during performances, during the assemblies, like you could see the love that was put into the culture, which is so beautiful.
Oh, that's really sweet actually.
The thing that probably surprised me the most was just how involved everybody was and how they all knew so much about their own cultures and everybody else's culture as well, and just how willing they were to get involved and teach us about it and tell us all their secrets and stuff to their cultures.
What surprised me the most was definitely how much you sweat out there. So like while you're moving around, like when culture comes into it, because like they try and involve you to play the games, they encourage you even over the loud mic, which I find great, encouraging kids who might not be as active and as involved as others. Everyone gets out there.
Yeah, one thing that really surprised me is how big the Indonesian culture is and how proud everyone is to be Indonesian. Yeah, that was really nice.
Very good points, guys.
I think like one of the reasons why they were like very surprised to see our culture is because not only did Pilar Indonesia show the diversity in our culture here in Indonesia, we also saw like some traditional dances and games that are from what was that place called again?
Saung Angklung Ujo.
Yeah.
They showed us like so many dances from so many islands of Indonesia.
Yeah, I remember them doing like a little medley from like different provinces, like spanning from Sabang to Merauke. Yeah. And okay, so we're gonna move on to the next question. All right, since you guys have learned a lot and you guys seem to enjoy loads about like Indonesian culture, I'm pretty sure you guys have also spoken in Indonesian before, right? Yeah.
You guys know some Indonesian?
All right,
guys?
so let's try and see how good your Indonesian skills are.
So answer these in Indonesian, yes.
Yeah, okay. So the first question is going to be passed on to Emilia again. Bagaimana menurut kamu tentang keluargamu yang di Indonesia?
Saya suka sekali tinggal dengan keluarga Indonesia saya. Mereka baik hati.
Oh, so they're very like kind-hearted. They're very accepting to you, right? Like when you came to here. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so the next question is going to be passed on to Hayden. Apa yang kamu lakukan di akhir pekan bersama keluarga?
Saya berbelanja di Serena di Jakarta dengan keluarga tan rumah.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna assume that you bought some souvenirs. What did you buy then?
That one I can't answer in Indonesian. Just bought some stuff for the family and some stuff to take back to remember from the trip.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Didn't you say that Green's parents bought you like so much batik?
Yeah, and he's wearing one. Yeah, he's wearing one right now. Actually, yeah. Are these one of the batiks that like Green's family bought for you? Oh, that's really nice. Okay.
Okay, so the next question I will pass to Sienna. Apa makanan kesukaanmu?
Saya suka bakso. Rasanya sangat enak.
Okay.
What did you like most about bakso then? You could just speak in Indonesian. In English.
What did I like? Honestly, I really like the cheesy meatballs. I like it was like a surprise. Like I opened it to eat it with the soup, and then boom, it was like came pouring out.
Oh, so like filled
Very yummy.
meatballs.
Filled meatballs, yeah.
Okay. So again, this is going to be Sienna. So, what was your most memorable experience here throughout your exchange program?
My most memorable experience was the tractor ride. The Jeep ride through the mud. I think it's my favorite because Morgan Green was like, because I was like trying to take a video because he was the only one recording, and the car was really bumpy, so I was like bound to fall out of the car, and then he's like a hero he is, he's freaking saved me. Why are you laughing?
Okay. So the Jeep ride was definitely very bumpy.
Oh yeah, it was super bumpy.
It made even me like confused. Like it made me dazed.
Oh yeah, no, I felt super lightheaded. So like the route that we took when we went uphill, right?
Uphill.
It was super bumpy because they were filled with like rocks and like there were loads of potholes as well, and
It was super muddy too.
yeah, like somewhere like near the end as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So
the last question, all of you can answer this. Do you guys have any like thoughts about like how we can improve for the next batch?
Yeah, I don't really know. I wouldn't really change anything. Everything was great. Yeah.
Okay, well that's good then.
Yeah, same as Patrick. Like, it was pretty good. Nothing really needs to be changed. It was good.
Yeah, I really can't think of anything that could be changed except for if you could figure out how to get some AC outside, cool it down out there a bit. It's very, very hot.
Nah. There's no way we could
Yeah,
do that.
cool it down a bit outside. But other than that, it was all pretty good.
You should ask the sun about that.
Yeah, actually, that's something you should do. You should probably go up. Go to the sun, go ahead and ask him.
I think the only thing that needs to be improved on, especially with like the program or like that, is definitely make it longer. Like I think this is the best 2 week, or barely 2 weeks, but 2 weeks of my life in that. So that's the only thing that needs improving.
Yeah, I don't really have anything I would change. I mean, I know personally, I think I can speak for the group on this one too. All the kindness and hospitality everyone showed was just so overwhelming. Like, I wouldn't change anything. Yeah, maybe like Sienna said, make the trip a bit longer. I don't think 2 weeks is long enough. I'm not ready to go.
So thank you so much for your input, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for your input, actually. So I think this exchange program has been very, very successful because you could just see from how happy they've been from the past 12 days.
Like how close we got, you know.
Yeah, and actually, like I didn't expect everyone to be like super close in the span of like 12 days, but like with the help of the programs and with the help of especially the trip in Bandung,
Yeah,
actually
the
it
trip
brought
in
us together a
Bandung.
lot. And yeah, so like other than the fact that we've gotten so close, we've also learned loads about our culture. We've also learned about how different our lifestyles are here in Indonesia compared to like how they live their lives in Australia. And
We shared a lot of our experiences.
yeah.
So that concludes our conversation. This was so fun. This was like a very memorable experience for all of us. And thank you guys for participating in this student exchange. And this may be the end of our time together, but it won't be the last. So thank you guys and
This is Najlaa,
Faisal.
and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.